English Communication, Unit 1 Introduction. What is communication? Communication is the process of exchanging information, ideas, feelings, thoughts, or messages between two or more persons with the aim of creating mutual understanding. The word communication originates from the Latin root communis, meaning common or to share. It is a fundamental human activity that distinguishes us from other species and forms the backbone of personal, social, educational, and professional life. The communication process typically involves several key elements: a sender who has an idea, encoding, converting the idea into words, symbols, or gestures, the message itself, a channel or medium, spoken words, writing, body language, etc. A receiver who gets the message, decoding, interpreting the message, feedback, the receiver's response, and noise, any interference that distorts the message, such as physical noise, language barrier, or emotional stress. Why is communication important? Communication is essential because it helps building relationships, it enables sharing of knowledge and ideas, it resolves conflicts in business profession, it improves teamwork, decision making, and enhances collaboration. It is a key to personal, social, and professional growth. What are the main element of communication process? The main element of communication process: sender, the originator who has an idea or message to share, encoding, converting thoughts into words, symbols, or gestures for transmission. Message, the content itself, the information, idea, or feelings being communicated. Channel or medium, the pathway used to deliver the message, example, speech, email, gesture, phones. Receiver, the person or group who receive and interpret the message. And decoding, the receiver's process of translating the symbols back into meaningful understanding. Feedback, the receiver's response sent back to sender. Confirming, understanding, and making communication two-way. Noise, any interference that distort the message. Physically, sound, psychologically straight, semantic, language barrier, and cultural difference. These elements form a continuous cycle. The sender encodes and sends the message through a channel. The receiver decodes it and provides feedback. Noise can distort any stage, causing misunderstanding. Effective communication occurs when the message is clear, accurately decoded, and confirmed through feedback. What are the main types of communication? Communication are classified based on the medium or forms used to convey the message. The main type are verbal communication. Use symbols. Use words spoken or written to transmit the message. Oral spoken, verbal, face-to-face conversation, telephone calls, speeches, group discussion, presentation. Advantage: immediate feedback, personal touch, don't convey emotions. Disadvantage: no permanent record, prone to misinterpretation. Written verbal letters, emails, reports, notes, books, text messages. Advantage: permanent record, precise, can be reviewed. Disadvantage: delay feedback, lacks tone, emotions. Non-verbal communication, communication without words, often more powerful than verbal as it reveals true feeling. Includes body language, postures and gestures, facial expression, eye contact, tone of voice, paralanguage, silence, touch, haptic, space, distance, proxemic. Nodding head means yes in India. Visual communication. Use images, symbols, graphs, charts, videos, signs to convey information. Example: traffic sign, PowerPoint slides, infographics, memes, photographs. Advantage: quick understanding, universal appeal, effective for complex data. What are the four basic mode of communication? Mode of communication refers to the different skills or level of interaction based on the number of people involved and the nature of the exchange. There are four main purposes: progressive form, personal, internal or large scale, public. Intrapersonal communication. Communication with oneself. Internal dialogues involves thinking, self-reflection, planning, self-motivation, or inner debates. Purpose helps in self-awareness, decision-making, and emotional regulation. Example: a student telling themselves, I need to study harder for tomorrow's exams, or rehearsing answers mentally before an interview. Key features: no external participant, completely private. Interpersonal communication. Communication between two individuals, also called dyadic communications. Most personal and direct form. Purpose: building relationships, sharing emotion, giving and receiving feedback, persuasion. Example: conversation between friends, teacher explaining doubts to the student, parents children talked, or a job interview. Key features: immediate feedback, high emotional involvement, use of verbal plus non-verbal call cues. Group communication, small communication among a small number of people, typically 3 to 12 or up to 20. Everyone can participate actively. Purpose: discussion, brainstorming, problem solving, decision making, teamwork. Example: classroom group project discussion, family meeting, office team brainstorming session, or committee meeting. Key feature: multi-directional flow, shared responsibility, established norms of behavior, and interdependency. Public mass communication. Communication from one source to a large, diverse, and often anonymous audience, usually one way with limited immediate feedback. Purpose: informing, educating, entertaining, pursuing large group. Example: TV broadcast, public speech, rally, newspaper articles, YouTube video with thousands of views, social media post going viral. Key features: use mass media, TV, radio, print, internet, wide reach, delay feedback.